Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to finally stop shacking up, settle down, and make an honest woman out of this old planet of mine in Aven Colony. Yeah, I've been stringing this lady along for a while now, hinting at it, you know, dropping the occasional allusion to the possibility of building a colony on it, beating around the bush, basically doing everything I can to delay matters for as long as is humanly possible. But you know what? Aven Prime, she finally got fed up with my bullshit, and she hit me with the ultimatum. The old, if you like it, Pete, you better build a city on it. And so here we are. Just like Beyonce. If you like it, well, you better build a city on it. Sounds like trouble in paradise, Pete. You know, yeah, probably there's going to be some trouble in paradise because Aven Colony is a strategy sci-fi city builder from the developers at Mothership Entertainment, and I think it was published by itch.io, or is it itch.io? Whichever way you like to say it, they're the ones who published it. Think of Aven Colony sort of as a City Skylines meets Planet Base, except without Grady the engineer refusing to finish any project. We're gonna have engineers here who do things, because I've played through the tutorial for this, and the engineers don't exist. They're actually just drones, and unlike Grady, the drones do what you tell them to. It's nice. So, I think without any further ado, what should we do? Let's drop a ring on this bad boy. If you like it, then you should build a city on it. You know, Beyonce, I gotta say, with the curves you're kicking in the dumper department, I think maybe we could found a small city on that. We could found a small city on that booty. Hey, what's up?
As the governor of humanity's first colony outside the solar system, it's no exaggeration to say that the future of human civilization is in your hands.
Well, that fills me with more than a little trepidation, and humanity is basically fucked then.
So no doubt you've had plenty of time to review the mission briefing.
No, mostly I've been watching that Beyonce video over and over again and trying to figure out why. Mostly trying to figure out why it looks like Beyonce's having a particularly violent seizure as opposed to dancing. I mean, seriously, she's got some grand mal twitching going on in that video. Right, low oxygen. Okay.
Here, and you will assume command upon touchdown. There are no signs of intelligent life so far, but do keep an eye.
Wait, was that a dig at me, Perfidious Pete?
Will be Vori Markov.
You saying I'm dumb? Is that what you're saying, lady?
Monitoring your progress closely from the colony ship. Good luck.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really seem like you're wishing me good luck. You start things off by calling me an idiot. Also, I already successfully completed your little tutorials here off camera, Governor. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to Vanar and grow a colony that can support hundreds of citizens, manufacture, trade exotic foods, and aliens enhancers from plant species. Yeah. And then I'm supposed to build an Earth History Center building and keep it running for 1 full year. A sol is a year? Actually, I think a sol is more like a season, so it'd be more like a third of a year. Let's just play on normal difficulty. This is my first experience with Aven Colony. Like I said, the only thing I've done, I did play the tutorials, but basically that just teaches you how the control works. Not really anything about the game, so. Create a colony that can support an Earth History Center. You got it, Aven Colony. What's my mission?
To your new colony.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Commissioner Veronica is eager to see how you can grow this small settlement on Aven Prime.
I'm eager to see if Commissioner Veronica can dance at all, because I'm telling you, she got a fat booty working in there. She's, you know, you asked me to put a ring on it, single lady. I might just oblige. Also, let's pause the game here. Vanar is a small colony in one of the friendlier parts of Aven Prime. Oh, as opposed to, what, the mean streets of, like, South Aven Prime? Water and plant life are plentiful here, and most crops grow well. First, we'll need a supply of water. Open the water sub-menu. That's the animated water. Yeah, I would have never put together. Man, I'm telling you, why do both of my advisors feel really patronizing? Like I'm the special needs governor, and they're trying to help me through so I can not get held back and wind up staying with the other kids my age. Select a water pump, then place it directly adjacent to one of my existing structures. All right, we get 13 nanites for doing this. We have 207 nanites in our inventory. There are various power meters and whatnot here. You got your electricity. We're generating 42, only using 17. Nanites, we have 207 nanites are basically what you use to build stuff. Our population is not particularly happy. We have 16 colonists. Total deaths is 0. Well, let's get that number up, people. It's been literally 10 seconds without a shop accident. Air quality is good, 99%. We got 1 oxygen regulator. Our storage, we are using 1,267, 72% of our total storage. Storage provided by 1 Prometheus lander and 3 storage modules, all right? So we are losing water, although we have plenty of water per colonist. We're using 2 per hour on average. Okay, our production is using none. We have no water producing structures, I guess, which means when we run out of water, we're just sunk. Not, well, I mean, normally you need water to sink, but you know what I'm talking about. We also have 490 food in storage. Food variety is low, food quality is good, and we have no food producing structures. So it seems like that should also probably be a priority for us. Okay, so let's click on the water droplet like the little thing demands. We got a water pump tier 1 or an atmospheric condenser tier 1. This takes 9 nanites to build and requires 5 power. It takes 13 nanites to build and requires 7 power. Extracts modest quantities of water from the atmosphere. Less effective than a water pump, can generate water anywhere and split water to generate oxygen, improving air quality. To avoid the filling content, it only pumps when the colony's water per citizen is low. All right, so let's grab a water pump. And where is water going to go? Not connected to the colony. This is going to give us 16.2 water per hour. So let's figure out where our most water per hour is going to be generated and just slap this bad boy down here. We will have to build some tunnels. It looks like 16.2 water per hour is sort of the maximum. We can't build it over there because we don't have it. Okay, well, let's just... This is not connected to the colony, but that's fine. We'll plop you down here, and what we'll do is we'll grab some of these little tunnel structures, and we'll just drag them up there. And we've built our first little super highway. All right, so I've built a water pump. Are you happy? Are you happy, game? Are you happy, Daddy? Did I do it? Did I make you proud? Am I a good governor? We should also probably consider our food needs. We have no way to get nanites, so I don't want to go crazy with building stuff right away. What is this? Got a copper deposit. The Prometheus lander, this is what we use to actually bring the colony here. We got some solar modules, which is generating power, supplying for electricity. Another solar module, another solar module. These are automated structures, so they don't require workers. That's pretty cool. We got 3 storage modules. We have a solar panel, which is making a truckload of energy. Does that require people to work it? Nope, it's an automated structure. Doesn't need workers. Did somebody just yell at me? I thought somebody just said, hey. Following is added to your colony's inventory as a reward for completing the Welcome to Vanar mission objective, build a water pump. So we got 13 nanites. Fantastic. Did we actually turn a profit on that mission? How many did it take to build our water pump? Yeah, we actually turned a nanite profit on that one. So let's go take a look at exactly what we've got going on here. We have a construction drone hub, which is using... It's 100% efficient. Okay, we've got... Oh, Ban Wolf. God, this man's a badass. He's so badass, he almost got banned from the colony. He's such a wolf, man. May Joyce, she's going to be unable to resist Ban Wolf, I can tell. Biyu Tanabe, probably also in love with Ban Wolf. He lives in the Prometheus lander, but don't let that fool you. He's eating ration packs and rice. He's bulking up. Ban Wolf is on a macrobiotic diet. He's trying to enhance his physique even further so his already irresistible self will become even more irresistible to the ladies. Ban Wolf is looking to single-handedly repopulate this colony with all of the single ladies. We should probably all right, that's... I'm curious what... Okay, we got a new mission.
Your colony could benefit from a higher level of food output.
I would tend to agree since we have no food. Colonists would like you to increase your food income. Build a farm somewhere near the edge of your colony adjacent to any existing structure. You will then receive potash, which your farms can use to accelerate their effort. We get 50 potash and 5 nanites. All right, well, let's look at this whole farming thing. Farm. 99 nanites to build, requires 5 power, requires 5 workers, grows crops for food, does not work in winter when the ground is frozen. Okay. 21 nanites to build a greenhouse, requires 8 power and 6 workers, but it works in the winter. They told us to build a farm, though. Alright. So we've got our farm. We can build this pretty much anywhere we want, but we've got a couple different kinds of crops. We got barley, we got broccoli. You're seriously going to try and make me grow broccoli, game? This is never going to happen. Broccoli is not food. Corn looks like it's going to grow pretty good. How about rice? Rice looks okay, but we've already got some rice. What's quinoa? A high-protein earth grain that grows well in dry climates. It doesn't really look like it wants to grow well here at all. Melons, though! Cassava melons from old Earth. They grow best in warm tropical conditions. They also grow best in the palms of Ban Wolf as he cups your delicious cassava melons, baby. Ban Wolf, he loves to touch your melons. So where's going to be the best spot that we could possibly stick this? I'm going to assume it grows things on like adjacent ground, so we want to try and find a clump. It's going to be pretty good together. Like these 3 tiles, 5.8, 6.2, 6.2, 6.2. So all of these are pretty good. 6.2, 6. Oh, wait, is red better? Up to 6.4 melons per hour. 4.8, 5.4. This says it grows 6.2. Why better here? That's what I don't understand. This is less green. 6.6 melons per hour out here. Oh, that's 2 and like 1/12 of a woman's worth of melons. 6.2, 5.8, 6.2, 5.4, 6 melons per hour, 6.4. We've seen 6.6 in a couple spots. That's a lot of melons, baby. Oh, you got all the melons over here, don't you, my little colony? Oh, look at you with your luscious melons over there. So we can get 6.6 melons if we grow it right there. That is going to require us to build some tunnels to get over there because it won't be connected. The game is paused. I'm aware we're not really making a whole lot of progress. But hey, I'm learning here, guys. You got to cut me a little bit of slack. Do I want to move this and build it for an extra 0.2 melons per hour? I mean, 0.2 melons is literally 1/10 of a woman's worth of melons. It's 1/10 of a lady, or 1/10 of a lady dude if they've had augmentation surgery. Perfidious Pete does not like the gender stereotype. Whatever's up your sleeve. If you've got melons, typically they come in pairs, thus making the bearer of melons, 0.2 being 1/10 of one melon bearer. You know what? Yeah, let's just put this down. I'm going to put it here, and then let's connect this with some tunnels. We'll just tunnel up here, and we'll tunnel right over to that. Also, whatever this thing is, looks like it might potentially be useful later. Is that like a geothermal vent? Oh, yeah, see, we're going to want some stuff over here anyway, because we can probably build some kind of power-producing structure on that bad boy. How many it takes 2 nanites to build a farm. So we effectively spent 8 nanites to get over here to build out to the farm. So we're wasting. How do we get more nanites? That's the question. The tutorial did not cover the how do you get nanites, Pete. That's kind of what I need to know. I need to know how to get nanites. Geothermal vent. What's this over here? And these are all not clickable. All right. So we got our water pump. It's pumping to 6. You know what? No, pump to 22 per colonist, baby. I want my colonists to have abundances of water so that they can get, plenty of showering done. That's going to help.
Hello, Governor. I wanted to remind you that
yeah, you're interrupting me though, Veronica.
From my team are here only to guide you.
Gotcha.
While several of these objectives are necessary in order to complete your mission, your first priority should be the safety of your colony.
Wait, so my advisor just came on and told me that deliberately they're giving me bad advice?
Judgment, and I urge you to take your time and put your colonists ahead of your mission.
What kind of perfidiousness is this? You telling me that you're giving me bad advice? Be like, hey, by the way, I know I'm just your trusted advisor, but you really shouldn't trust me because I'm an idiot and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Like, pay no attention to me whatsoever. I'm a goddamn asshole. Thanks, lady, for undermining my trust in you basically immediately. We do have a new mission.
Thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
Need a bit more electricity to expand further. Your colony already has a solar panel. Let's build a wind turbine. We get pasta. My reward for building a wind turbine is a plate of spaghetti. Okay, we're also going to get 4 nanites. How do I get more nanites, though, lady? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's see what other buildings we got. Resource management structures. Storage depot, mini storage depot. Okay, storage, these are all storage depots. Oh, no, we have a mill. Nanotechnology to manufacture solid foods from raw ingredients, including inedible alien crops. Synthesize consumer goods, okay. So this is basically a factory. A chemical plant. Manufacture corn syrup, soda, kelko sludge, and all types of enhancers. Oh, we got to get some corn syrup and soda, though. I want my colonists cracked out on Pepsi. What else have we got? Spaceport buildings. We can build an immigration center. 25 nanites, requires 8 power, gets 4 workers. Allows new colonists to integrate. Okay, so we get more. This is how we get more people. Really? That's how we're going to get more people? But what about Ban Wolf? The Lothario of Aven Colony. Ban Wolf is, I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's, oh, you know what? We got to go check Ban. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? You having a good day? Where's your, how do we snap to you? What's your morale like? Oh, Ban Wolf is stoked. He's like 77% happy. How do we go to Ban? There, okay. What's he doing, though? He's constructing, oh, he works at the construction drone hub. But right now, he's just chilling in the Prometheus lander. He's at home. Bandwolf is at home, and if I know my Bandwolf, he ain't home. He ain't home alone. He's got a lovely lady in there. All right, you know what? We'll leave you alone, Bandwolf. I can tell you're macking like a champ in there. We'll let you get back to business. So they really want us to build a wind turbine. Costs 9 nanites, generates 6 power. Generates up to 6 power. Small flow of electricity from wind power can also operate in fan mode, where it will push away toxic gases while consuming electricity. Okay. Tier 1 solar panel generates up to 8 power, but it only generates half power during the winter. So this is 6 power all the time. This is 8 power most of the time and 4 power in the winter. So the solar panel is actually a much better investment of our time and trouble, I think. Tier 3 solar panel. What else we got? A geothermal generator. 24 nanites to build. Generates up to 200 power, but requires 10 workers. Geothermal generator rank 2. Energy battery. Requires 0 power. Can absorb electricity from its power zone or return stored power to the grid to help support the colony using a battery power policy. Okay, so that's like a... I mean, it's not like anything. It's a fucking battery, Pete. Construction drone hub here. 22 nans to build. 8 power, 5 workers. Operating unlimited. Construction drones can build, upgrade, repair, and recycle buildings, pick up cargo pods, or analyze alien structures. I don't understand what the benefit of Tier 2 is, other than it takes more nanites. They both take 8 power. Maybe the drones probably just work faster. A police drone? Patrol the surrounding area and monitor colonists and structures to reduce crime. Do we have crime? A lightning tower. Protects the colony from lightning strikes in a radius around the building and transfers the electricity and energy batteries connected to the colony. We can harness the fury of Thor and use it to power our own colony. That's pretty badass. Okay, plasma turret. Automated structure that can defend my colony from creep spores, plague spores, and shardstorm. Okay, I don't like that at all. We're going to get attacked by shit? How soon do we need one of those? Farming structure. I'm really interested in getting a greenhouse, actually, because the greenhouse just seems better than the farm. It works in the winter. It takes power. So does the farm. The greenhouse just takes less. Mining and processing. Extracts minerals such as iron, copper, and potash, and zorium from the corresponding mineral deposits. Requires 10 power and 10 workers? A laser mine. Extracts minerals much more quickly than a mine. It's 40% faster, but destroys half the minerals. Well, that's terrible. Nanite processor, tier 1. 14 nanites to build. Requires 8 power and 6 workers. We don't have enough workers for all this stuff. We only have 16 people that live in our dumpy-ass colony. Like, 5 of them are going to work at the water pump? Yeah, 5 of them work at the water pump. 5 of them are working at the farm, and I think the rest work at, what? They work at our drone hub, right? Yeah. So we got 5. Actually, we have 1 idle colonist, because we have 1 guy who doesn't have a job. Do we have 1 jobless colonist? I bet it's Bandwolf. That man does not, he doesn't need a job. Bandwolf is his own job. It feels like we should build a mine, though, right? Okay, you know what? Let's follow our Perfidious advisor here for just a little while. She told us deliberately that she's given us bad advice, but I mean, how bad can it be? I mean, really. So, is there anything we had a lot of water over here? Can we get something that shows us air quality? Okay, so we got there's lots of overlays, so we can tell what our air quality is. It's good everywhere. A resource overlay. Oh, okay. So what do we got over here? Iron deposit. Geothermal vent. Another geothermal vent over here. This is extraordinarily useful. This tells us where our water is coming from. It's extracting 0 water per hour. Housing. Everybody lives in the Prometheus lander. Happiness. So people are happy about the water pump. They're happy about the construction drone hub. They're happy about the farm. Happy about the Prometheus lander. I'm stoked about the farm too. Drone overlay. This shows us all the tiles our drones can reach. Okay, drones can reach in green. We have no scrubber drones and no police drones. I don't even know what those are. Structure overlay. This tells us what's broken. Can be upgraded. Oh, we could upgrade our construction drone hub, or we could upgrade our farm. Interesting. Electricity overlay. Consumes electricity, provides electricity. Got it. Employment. So 88% of the people that work at the Prometheus lander are employed. Oh, see, this is much easier than doing it the stupid way like I did it a minute ago. We could have just looked at this panel and it says, hey, Bandwolf is up here living a life of luxury being the colony gigolo. With only 16 people, does it seem like our colony can support a full-time gigolo? I don't know, man. Full-time gigolo and only 16 people. So this shows our farming. Okay. Water overlay basically shows us where water is. Commute overlay. Commute penalty. Oh, so people don't want to work very far away from their jobs, or they get... So how does the penalty apply? Crime overlay. We have minimal crime. Again, you know what? The minimal crime, I'm going to say we're going to attribute that to Ban Wolf, the Lothario of Aven Colony. That guy. Low crime, yeah, but is there like a wind overlay? How can we know how much power this thing is going to produce if we plop it down anyway? It says, because it says generates up to 6 power. It doesn't say generates 6 power. Also, where do we want to stick this? All right, let's turn off the crime overlay. Where do we actually want to put you? Do we want to put all of our power producing structures in a wad? I don't think so. It seems like we're going to want to try and centralize most things around where our population is, because our people are lazy bastards who don't like to walk. So let's put you... Do you want to live right next to a wind turbine? That seems like it's going to make the people unhappy. Do we put it by our other power producing structures? I mean, this thing is just like a solar module. It's an automated structure that produces power. Very little power. But the wind turbine is also... Let's just stick you over here. There we go. I know we're spending a lot of time paused, not making a lot of progress, but hey, we're figuring stuff out, man. Again, Pete's coming into this blind to this whole Aven Colony thing. I have no experience other than the tutorials, which again, that was just the governor and her assistant telling us how the controls worked and not telling us that they were going to be giving us deliberately bad advice. Be like, oh, you should build a wind turbine. They're great. Then they snicker in behind their hand over in the corner. Okay, objective complete. We got 4 nanites and some pasta. Power supply will be 29 in winter. We're using 34. So in the winter, we're actually not going to have enough power, is what they're telling us. We have a new mission available.
Another mining facility would be a good idea.
Best to put one is right on top of the big green copper deposit next to the Prometheus lander. We get 15 bread, 5 nanites, but this was something I was concerned about, and that I figured we would gonna... Yeah, I was like, you know, we should probably get something that gives us more nanites. So let's do that. Mines are here. Okay. I don't want a laser mine. Those seem terrible. Do I really want to make my people live directly next door to a mine? That seems terrible. Sure, they won't have to work far to get to work if they're working in the mines, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be too terribly happy about the fact that they're spending all of their working time slaving in a mine. The one thing the tutorial did teach us is how to prioritize structures. And I really want food and water to be important. Like, even more so important than the mine. So let's give you... We can prioritize you to high priority, and we're going to prioritize... Food and water are damn sure important, so we're going to prioritize food and water. We want those both to be high priority, which means our colonists are going to tend to work in those locations before they work anywhere else. We're not really building a whole lot of stuff, so if we have to pull some workers away from this, see, we already... Well, Ban Wolf is... Oh, Ban Wolf has a job now!
Well done. I'm pleased with the progress of your colony. You may select one of the following resources.
30 nanites, 120 rice, or... I want food, actually. I want to make sure nobody starves to death. I want to make sure Ban has plenty of macrobiotic food sources to maintain his macrobiotic diet. So where do we go from here? What do our colonists want? They seem less happy. No, they're actually pretty happy. Freedom. The joy of freedom. Invasive micromanagement of the colony through social policies will lower this. Alright. Purpose. Colonist's sense of purpose is helping build this new colony on Aven Prime. Tends to be higher when the colony is smaller. Okay, so we get like everybody loves their new home sort of thing. Temporary shutdown. Construction drone hub. Structural integrity. Upgrade. What is upgrade? Upgrade to tier 2. Gives us 1 extra drone. It costs 12 nanites. I don't know. Really want to do that. What I want to do is make sure we've got more... Actually, you know what we need? We need more colonists, because we have too many places. We don't have any place for our colonists. Requires 8 power. Supports 16 costs. So we could build an outpost. Can we... Speaking of which, can we upgrade this thing? Is this upgradable? I don't want to repair it. Oh, that's... Prometheus Lander is storage? Can we make that a place for, like, people to live, though? Because 16 people are still living in a busted-ass, crashed-ass spaceship. I'd really like to build them a house. This takes 18 power but supports 36 colonists. Comfortable residence space that supports many more colonists than an outpost and can be upgraded to further increase its capacity. I like the sound of that, but don't we have to get something to spaceport buildings? Like, we need a way to get colonists here first, right? Requires 8 power, which we don't have. So everything is gated behind power. All right, can we build a geothermal generator? Yes, we can, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to plop a geothermal generator right down next to the farm, and then let's connect that. All right, drones, get out there and do your work. I know Ban Wolf is operating the drones today,
a new
so...
mission is available.
We need more power. Geothermal would like you to build a line of tunnels out towards the nearest... you know, all right. I mean, we can do that. Do you really think I'm going to take broccoli as a reward? How many times has Perfidious Pete gone on the broccoli is not food diatribe? Many a time I have discovered that broccoli is not food. Also, this thing is not supposed to pump water when we have plenty. How are we doing on water? 25.8 per colonist. We're using 3.3 per hour. We're actually using 4 per hour. How's the food doing? Making 7.3 melons per hour. That's pretty good. The farm does not use an abundance of electricity, which is nice. Use potash gives us a 40% bonus. Let's save that and maybe use it in the winter. I think we should probably go for potash in the winter when production is less good. Also zoom to a structure. The hotkey system in this is actually pretty good. Most everything is really readily accessible. The controls feel pretty tight. Construction priority. Oh, we can, okay. So we can make it, well, we only have the one drone, though. I mean, just it's Ban Wolf, May Joyce, and Vlad Mining. And I'm assuming Vlad Ming is doing all the work while Ban Wolf and May Joyce are banging in the closet. They're like, hey, you got everything covered, right, Vlad? I mean, it's just the one drone out today. You can handle it while Ban and I go take a break, right? Like, that's cool, huh? You got it? You good with that? All right, thanks, bro. We appreciate it. 25 hours later, they come back just sweaty and exhausted, lathered in the stink of sex.
Your colony could benefit from more residential space.
No, it couldn't. What are you talking about? All right. Well, you want me to build an outpost, but you know what? I say to hell with you. I don't want to build an outpost. We need a way to get more colonists before we're worried about a place for them to live. Then again, maybe we should build them a place to live before we worry about getting more colonists. What am I going to have them come here and start sleeping in the streets? That seems like a recipe for disaster, and also a recipe for some pretty unhappy colonists. You know what? I'm going to trust your judgment on this one. I think we should definitely build a habitat here. So let's make this bad boy big. And again, we kind of want this centrally located. So we would have people who could work in almost every structure from this location, right? They can get, yeah, they can get to all the places. So let's plop that down there. Also, objective completed. You bastards gave me broccoli. They didn't even give me an opportunity. They're just like, no, you have you sons of bitches sneaking broccoli into my... Oh, I hate them so much. They backdoored me with the broccoli. Miserable bastards. All right, let's take a look at our storage here. There is a way we can see our colony's inventory. That's this, right? Nope. We have resource overlay? That's not what I want. There's a way... Okay, hold on a second. Because I know there's a way we can actually see our inventory. Expeditions, trade, colony control panel. Is that it? Ah, here we go. This is it. Here's our inventory. We're getting pretty close to storage. We have some amaranthium. A nutrient-enriched enhancer drink increases health slightly and increases happiness. Requires a dispensary, so we can't even use that. We have 14 bread. This is not food. We're going to take that out and throw it in one of these sinkholes in a minute. We got some copper. We got some irons. We got some melons. Are we actually producing nanites, though? Because it doesn't really seem like our nanites build nanite processors to convert. We don't. Okay, we definitely need to do that then. So we're going to get some more people. We're going to get some nanite processors, and then we're going to get a way to get more colonists onto the planet. But I think before we do any of that, what we're going to do is wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of the burgeoning romance between Ban Wolf... Wait a minute. May Joyce has been jilted. Ban Wolf has abandoned her. Who would have thought that a man named Ban would abandon his lover like that? 50 ways to leave your lover? I guess it is that indeed. Wow. All right. Well, if you guys want to see how this whole thing works out, you might consider subscribing. New episodes of Aven Colony going to be posted every day, probably until War of the Chosen comes out. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Also, Sean Bean would like you to remember that winter is coming. Thank you.